couple hours.
I'll give the phone back. Virginia.
She's right
Yeah,
here.
just leave her open because she's gonna listen to everybody.
Oh, we're not hanging up.
No, just sit there with us.
I hope you can hear everything.
Do you want me to lay phone, Virginia?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Who wants to go first?
I'm going to.
I do.
Go ahead.
Oh,
That's fine. Go ahead.
go ahead, baby.
Go ahead.
Virginia, do you want me to hold the phone? Or
You can.
do you want to hold the phone so Mom?
Yeah, let me see. Hey Jody, it's Eric. I'm going to speak out first to everybody. Alright, the night it happened, Richie and I were with Bobby when it happened. Richie was in the truck with him. I was behind him. I can tell you his last moments, he was happy. He had his life going for him. There's nothing ever bad to say about Bobby. He was a good person, good kid. He had everything was starting to work out for him. It's a shame how it happened. We tried our hardest to get him out of his truck, but we could not get him out. And I want to thank everybody for coming out here, showing the support for Bobby. He needs it, and his family needs it really bad right now. And I just want to thank you all. And out of anything, this kid right here, Richie, spent his last seconds with Bobby. He was in the truck when it flipped over. I don't know if he wants to say anything. I mean, he's a little jumbled right now about how it happened, what happened. We don't know how he lost control of his truck. He was driving fine all the way from here, all the way out there. And his truck it went out of control. So I don't know, Richie, you want to say anything?
Say something. I haven't known Bobby for so long, but the time that I have known him, I've considered him one of my best friends. He's always there, you know. And like he said, I was in the truck with him the night it happened, and we tried. We all tried. It just.
He's racking his brains the most trying to figure out how it happened. Bobby wasn't speeding. He wasn't driving stupid at all. I mean, the fastest he was going was about 50 miles an hour. So, you know, for everybody's info, he wasn't driving stupid. He was actually in his right mind when he was driving. So, I mean, I really don't know what else to say besides I'm grateful to spend his last moments with him. And, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. Sean, you gonna go? I mean, does anybody else want to speak out about Bobby?
To know all your feelings. We know everybody here has been touched by him. So let it out. Next one. Anthony?
I would.
Megan?
Speak. Matt, one, two.
If anyone's known Bobby, he was, we all called him Little Slim Shady. I remember back in middle school, he went by Robert. He hated the name Bobby. He hated it. And I used to call him that all the time. Some really good memories. But what I really want to speak out to is the parents. You raised a wonderful son, and he's touched the hearts of everybody here. And you know me very well. And I just want to say thank you for raising him to be this awesome person that he would do anything for anybody. And everyone here, I'm sure, would do the same. Amen to Bobby.
Amen, Bobby.
Amen.
Anybody else want to speak something? Megan, I know you do too, so when you're ready.
Come on, this is ready time.
I'll say something right now until everybody else is. I've known Bobby for about almost 10 years, and he was always there. We lost touch for a while, but he always, Facebooked me and asked how I was doing, and every time I had an issue, I could call him or come over and talk to Dawn and everybody, me and Kayla, we were with him pretty much every day back in middle school, and Tim, which he couldn't make it here. Tim's coming, but he's just not here tonight. He's in New York, but you raised a really good son, like Matt said, and he was always there for somebody and anybody if they needed him. And happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, Bobby.
Anyone else?
I would like to say something about Bobby.
If I didn't have something to say.
Okay.
Next door to Bobby for 12 years, and he's my little brother. And I've missed the shit out of him. Sorry, it's a lot harder once you're. Happy birthday, Bobby. I'm gonna miss you.
Bye. Bye, Bobby.
I've known Bobby about 5-6 years. We instantly clicked, and I adopted him as my little brother. And I was always there for him. I remember him showing up at my house with Anthony at the crack of dawn, waking me up to his board. All of his little sayings he used to say.
I'm gonna
miss the hell out of him. I'm gonna miss seeing him drive up and down my road 5 times a night with his truck.
Hey, that truck's mine.
Sean's.
I would only kick your ass for that. Both of them.
So Bobby was very, very close to him. Did not expect this to happen. He started to get his life on track, and I was very, very proud of him. So happy birthday, Bobby, and you'll always be missed and always be loved.
Thank you. Happy birthday,
Sarah.
Like Sarah said, I've known Bobby for 12 years. I'm his neighbor. I watched the kid grow up, from this big since the day they moved here. He got to hold my son when he was born. He was one of the first people to hold my son. He changed into a wonderful young man. Thanks to Patrick, Don. He was a little brother to me. And we used to pick on Sean here.
Everybody picked on Sean.
He's taller than everyone.
Yeah, right?
Happy birthday, Bobby. I love you, man.
Amen.
Amen.
Grandma, you wanted?
Yeah. I've known Bobby since he was 6 weeks old. My husband and I went to Hawaii to see our first grandchild. Well, we didn't go to see him born, but he was being baptized. And my husband was born in Hawaii. And where were you, 50?
Yes.
On his 50th birthday, we were in the plane flying. He says, man, it took me 50 years to get back here. It was because of Bobby. And he was the sweetest little baby that we had ever seen, except for our own dear son. But as Bobby was growing up, it was pretty evident that he was, hey, don't kid yourselves, he was a rabble rouser, right? And I know where he got it because I've known his daddy longer than any of you, and I've known his mommy longer than any of you.
25 years.
And I'm like, I said, this was a pair made in heaven because they just are so feisty.
Amen.
And Bobby grew up with that. I know where he got it.
Same.
Couple of funny things. We're from Ohio, and he used to talk to us about what's it like for snow. And, we kept saying, well, sometime maybe over the holidays when it's Christmas time or something, or, you need to come up. And you can see the snow for yourself. And he said, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, well, why not? He said, well, if I step on it, I might fall through to China. So a little bit of imagination going on there. And the other thing I'm thinking about is this is a really old-fashioned thing. I think when I was in high school, and if you didn't want to cuss, you said Jeezel. You know, that wasn't Jesus, that was Jeezel. So I let that out one time when he was maybe 10 or 12 years old, and he rolled. He laughed so hard. He said, "What did you say?" And you know, the other night when we were here at the fire, you guys were over there by the truck and something happened. I think maybe the fire started flaming up and I said, "Jeez," and Bobby turned around and started cracking. I'm like, I did it again, didn't I? But it's just some fun things that, you know, we've done a lot of fun things sporadically because you probably maybe know Bobby better than me at this point in his life. But anyway, we've enjoyed him as a grandson. But he has been a hellion. He's been a hellion, yeah. At one point, when Pat and Dawn were moving down here, is that when it was? And we were watching Bobby for some reason.
When we were leaving California.
So I was still working, my husband was working, and in the daytime we were looking for a babysitter, and we took him to Bob's mother. And after about 3 days, she says, "I can't do this anymore. You got to find somebody else." Because he was climbing on he's always been a very active child. And he grew up into a wonderful young man, and we had a great time Friday afternoon. He shared his diploma with us. Grandpa had some kind words to say to him about his grades. He got that little smirky smile that he gets. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That
He was
one-sided
so proud, and he was so happy. And it's nice to remember, you know, he was heading himself in the right direction and everything was going well. And I'm talking way too long, so I'll stop. Thank you all for being here.
I'm guessing I'll go next. Being with Bobby for the 14 years I've been alive, he sure did love to pick on my ass a lot. It got very annoying a lot. Mr. Eric over there picked on me too. So did Anthony and Buddha and Matt.
Pretty much all of us.
A shit ton of people love to pick on me. I'm used to it. But after all this happened, we are very, truly sorry for our loss and your guys' loss. And he did love it when he called me Moose and all that.
We're all finished.
And he called me head honcho and all that. And he was so proud to go to the Marines. And after he got his high school diploma, he was motivated and ready. And we all wish he was here right now. But he's in a better place with his baby girl. Today is his 20th birthday, and we all wish him a happy birthday.
Let's do it.
Hurrah!
Sing it. Look, Virginia.
All right, you guys. I want to.
Oh God.
Look at the phone.
Okay.
Hey, Jody, how you doing? It's Booty. I missed you. All right. Well, I mean, what I really wanted to say, I mean, like, you know, I definitely known him for a couple years. I don't know really. I can't even count on my hands, or like maybe one hand, two hands. I don't know. All I know is that ever since day one, when I first met their family, it was we were introduced. Me and Jamie here. We were introduced to the Doyle family through Mike and Ashley Adams. Their family's fucking crazy. But yeah, I mean, like ever since that day, you know, we've been really tight. I mean, he is a real pain in my ass sometimes. You know, I love him to death. I mean, it's just we definitely had rough times where, you know, we're both hard-headed. You know, we're men. You know, we have so much pride. You know, we don't want to ask for help. This and that. I mean, I'm just surprised how hard, you know, he worked for everything that he's gotten so far. I mean, I love him. I mean, there was a point in time where I didn't talk to him for about a year and a half over some little, you know, childish shit. But then when I came back from California the first time, I went and talked to him for about two times, and then immediately after that, I left for Texas. I didn't talk to him one bit when I was over there. When I finally came back, I realized, you know, let me talk to him and see how he's doing. When I finally spoke with him, he told me that he was getting one thing, you know, he's getting one thing done at a time, getting everything together. You know, I can't ask for a better little brother. You know, it's just, goddamn.
Hey Buddha, correct me if I'm wrong, but
Hey, don't worry. Hey, I'm not towards you yet. I remember the first day. I remember the first day we were all here. It was I wasn't too sure whose idea it was. I'm not sure if it was mine or I think it was mine. But you know, Bobby was all for it. We tied him up with a chain, dragged him across the front yard. We dragged him across the front yard.
Talk about
This shit
shitty
was
childhood, right?
You know, that shit was funny. I mean, hey, now this motherfucker kicked my ass. I remember he was a little shit about this big. You know, well, not that big, but you know, chased me around fireworks and stuff.
Or smaller than that.
Oh man, you can definitely kick my ass now. But yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, you know, when I first found out, I mean now, I'm kind of a little bit, I feel better. I don't feel like shedding any more tears because I realized that he doesn't want that. You know, today's his birthday. He wants us to get smashed, party, get drunk, get fucked up. You know,
hammered.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, he wants us to have some fun. So I realized I came to this place expecting, you know, to like, you know, bawl my eyes out, but I just can't do that because, you know, it's my little brother. I love him to death. You know, God damn, I don't want to say too much. But at the same time, oh, I love it too much.
Yeah. You remember when you threw those bottle rockets in the fire and they shot your chest?
Oh, dude, it shot both of us. Dude, me and Bobby were just running around like crazy, you know, like, oh man. And just
if I remember, you were running away like a little bitch.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. And also with the shop, he loved that place. You know, we were constantly in there doing this and that. We put the walls up, and then I noticed that, you know, you took your sweet ass time, didn't you? You didn't even put anything else up.
I'm actually more focused on that truck than setting up the walls.
I don't know, but I guess what I gotta say is that, you know, with the last, you know, yesterday when I found out, you know, late afternoon, I mean, I felt really sad. But at the same time, for me to feel that sad means that I had really good memories with him. You know, and that makes me happy to know that I can feel that way. You know, he's my bro. This is my family. You know, I'm glad that, you know, I met so many people tonight and everybody that, you know, stuck by. And I really do appreciate everybody here for coming out here tonight. It really means a lot. Oh, he always says, my nigga! All the time!
Actually, I did also forget to add that him and I am mostly connected through his truck and the truck that's sitting in there. And he had this whole thing about Skizzard Nation, which I don't know what the hell a Skizzard is.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, what is that?
But him and I mainly connected through the cars and trucks we worked on together and all the old memories and all the parties with most of you gathered around here today.
And he really did love Young Jeezy. He blasts that shit everywhere.
Oh yeah, especially I get a lot of that.
She moved away from the smoke that's coming away. There she is.
Jody, most people can hear you. Do you want to try to say anything?
Yeah, I do. Bobby was truly an amazing young man. I loved him with all my heart, and I had ever since the first day I met him. There was a standing joke between Bobby and I. When I first met him, he had the little white pickup truck, and he made a bet with me that he could make me sick by the bass hitting so hard in his truck. And by God, he did. And it was something that Bobby and I did all the time. If I ever found or heard of a song that I absolutely, truly loved or enjoyed listening to, the first thing I always did was go out to Mama's house and watch Bobby play it in his truck. You never heard the song truly in my eyes until I listened to it in Bobby's truck. You felt it.
Mama J, he learned that from his dad. You don't have to hear the music, you have to feel it.
Sure, Mom gets pissed off when I play that rock music there.
Another thing, Bobby will always be known to me as Casey's Bobby. When she learned how to talk and could say his name, she would always say